Okay guys, so what I found today is quite astonishing. This book was the study of the biology of the giants. This was in 1904. This book, guys, is just absolutely fascinating, okay? This is the Academy of Medicine in Paris, 1904. Look at that. And we're gonna see some screens of these professors who study the actual genealogy of the giants which existed at that time. We are talking about modern giants, okay, which coexisted with the humans, okay. Look at the measurements. Look at this. You have the measurements between American giant, Irish giant, Murphy, normal, okay. So we have here the different sizes, okay, and the different measurements. As you can see here, this is very, very interesting stuff, guys. This is crazy. We have another comparison of a modern giant right now, and of course the other human strands, civilizations, which were much smaller, as you can see here. And these guys were just absolutely gigantic. Look at that. That is just crazy, right? Here we have another one. This one here is a comparison again about a giant. Look at this woman. I mean, she's just absolutely gigantic, okay. In the next one, we have another comparison. So this is a average normal sized person, and this guy is, yeah, he's huge. I mean, his genes are just completely different from our genes, as you can see here, in terms of like key aspects of his genome. All right, maybe a very rare descendant of the original Nephilim. Here's the example how they would actually compare the giant skeleton, okay? Look at the femur, look at the feet, man. They're just huge, right? So they would compare the giant skeleton of a normal human and a giant. So back in the day, in the early 20th century, they would actually study this, okay? Because there was many giants back in the day, and they would check this out, man. Check this out. This is crazy. We have another one here. Look at this one here. As you can see here, Lady Ama. Okay, quite crazy. Look at this difference. Just astonishing. That is crazy height. Look at that. I think this is 1893, I believe. Okay, look at that size. Okay, quite crazy. Okay. And then this gentleman, I think this guy is quite famous because he's appeared in many other pictures in the past. Okay, so quite interesting one. Hugo, 25 years old. Okay, look at this guy, just absolutely ginormous. I mean, the punch of this guy would literally just, like, you know, damage you quite seriously. So yeah, interesting guys. I mean, the fact that they would actually study the bones and they would study the genetical construct of the giants just goes to show that this was a feature that means that many people back in the day, all right, many people back in the day were actually giants, okay, back in the late 19, early 20th century, okay. This is, for example, in this picture, I think this is called the Irish giant from the 1700s. It's just really hard to read because the quality is not HD. I'm very sorry. This is just the best quality I could find. But yeah, it's quite interesting, guys. The biological study of giants, which was made in France, in Paris, at the start of the 20th century. You only do this if, of course, there is a lot of different giants in the time frame. And these giants are unique and special, and you want to study them because they're just so different from the usual people, okay? Which means and goes to show that yes, it's true. Back in the day, especially the 17th, 18th, 19th century, there were many giants on Earth. They were still there. They were still with us. As part of the last reset, many of these giants were erased from society. Why? There could be different answers, of course. Maybe their civilization, their knowledge was too advanced, no idea. But we know that these guys are just the remnants. They're the remnants of a civilization of giants which was quite ample and quite big back in the day, just a few hundred years ago. That's it. Quite crazy, isn't it? I mean, just awesome, man. Absolutely awesome. Cannot believe I am seeing this, but I am seeing this, and yeah, This is just crazy, isn't it? I mean, yeah, just amazing. Amazing, seriously. Okay, guys, so yeah, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed this showcase and just this amazing, astonishing comparison. I just cannot believe it. Okay, and yeah, remember that in the past, in the history, in the official history, many of these things will be completely ignored because they just go against the official narrative and of course against the official belief of evolution, which I am pretty sure by now you know that that is quite a substantial hoax. But guys, that's it for today's video. I shall see you later in the next one.